All right, guys, I'm back. Here we go. Sorry about the sound, Sean. It's Jason Sheerman at the table. Jason Short did not win. Alex Kazakis is the champion on the pro side. This is the amateur side now. Now, one thing about the amateurs, it's not call shot, call safety. The only ball that has to be called is the 9 ball on the amateur side. And Jimmy Acosta, I would have to say, is maybe has a little bit of an edge here, but I heard that Jason Sheerman is like a really good shot, and you can see it's A+ to an A. Okay, Skip. Hey, Skip. Skip, you didn't drink that beer?
I had one when you gave it to me.
You didn't touch that one?
No.
Give it to me, I'll drink it. Unless you want it. Do you want it?
No. God, I gotta try it.
All right. Okay. Jimmy Acosta, 1-0. Now, what was the deal here?
Race to 7. I throw him out. Tony,
Take care, Skip. Thank you.
Check. All right, we just found out if Jimmy Acosta, the gentleman that just won the first game, gets to 7, it's over, and Jimmy is the champion on the amateur side. It'll be a race to 7 then. But if Jason Sheerman gets to 7, then it's extended to 9. Jimmy Acosta got 1 game on the wire. He leads here 2-0. He needs 5 more games to become the champion on the amateur side. And once again, we want to thank Simona's Cloth, PredatorQs.com. Predator Qs is really a big sponsor on board with Tony and Gail. We want to thank all the sponsors, and we ran through the commercials and all the sponsorship, and we want to thank you guys. TimelessIrishTreasures.com is the website for Irish Treasures, I guess.
That's the Skip.
Skip Maloney, yeah. Well, you rest assured, Jimmy's going to have to play it.
Farewell to Hunter Lombardo. All right, you got it.
Hunter will be back.
He said he will be back. I just wanted to give him a
This
heads
could
up.
be
He
3-0 quick.
Hunter did really well in his tournament. A local player here in New York City. Does a great job.
Anyone know the rating system for these guys?
Yeah, they
Is
use
it
a
Predator?
ABCD and pluses.
The rating, Kevin, is right on the screen.
With that said, they, in order to get into the tournament, you would have to get verified.
Jason got a little fortunate there. That 7 ball was there. He would have went right in the side pocket with that. Now, I understand. I haven't seen Jason, but I understand he's a really good shot maker, really good player. Alex Kazakis coming over. He's bringing us drinks.
Looks like he's coming empty-handed.
Come here, Alex. Give me a headset.
Alex, come say a word to your fans and friends.
Sit down 1 second, Alex.
Alex, we also have your friends from Greece that are in the chat. So we would like for you to just say hello to everybody. And here we go. Would you give an introduction there?
How do you say hello, everybody in Greece, in Greek?
Yassas, yassas.
Yes, baby. Camera 2.
Now probably it's morning there, so it's good morning. Kalimera.
Alex Kazakis right here.
The winner of the 9th Ginky Memorial.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Now you're going to the World Cup.
Yeah, in
Soon.
25 June.
25 June, and
You're
you're
going to play with Nick Malay
Nick Malay.
from Greece and we're gonna play against New Zealand first match. The draw is already
The
done.
draw's done.
Yeah.
And who's playing for New Zealand?
Matt Edwards and I don't know the other guy.
Okay.
The
But,
rackers.
huh?
The rackers. The guys that are going to be racking.
But for sure they're gonna be good, you know.
Now, you know, most of the people that win the Ginky Memorial, it's not really about the cash. You have a lot of cash. It's more about the prestige of saying, hey, I won the Ginky Memorial, and I won it at one of my home rooms, Steinway,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. It's probably the biggest tournament that I win here. I win one more tournament, the 8-ball, but it was not
World
so.
Pool Series, you won, didn't
No,
you?
no, 2-time second, but I didn't
Two-time
win
second. He
any
didn't
big
win it.
tournament. But yeah, I play a memorial tournament also before in Greece, like 2 years before, about a memorial tournament, and I win it also.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a special feeling to play, you know, for somebody that you know is playing pool and stuff. It was a great player also.
Right.
So yeah, I'm really happy. It's a special feeling, you know. It's not about the cash. It's about the
Prestige of saying I won the
Yeah,
Ginky Memorial or a memorial tournament.
memorial tournament that his name is still alive
Yeah.
all these years, you know, and hopefully also next year we're gonna do it.
And
you
not
know.
only that, you went through the field undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing. I was breaking good, playing good.
Breaking real good.
Yeah.
You were making the side pocket
Yeah.
balls and dressing up the one ball pretty well.
I had also a little bit of the rolls, you know. So
Well, yeah, that's part of the game.
Everybody needs the rolls, so I have it today.
Good. Good for you.
So yeah,
And we want to congratulate you. And
Thank you,
just,
thank you.
know, a lot of the Greek people were watching. I don't know if they're still out there. Once
oh,
you,
yes, Jirimoko.
Whoopa.
there you go.
Say to Alex, no.
The Greeks always get the rolls.
Ooh.
Bring back the T-shirt. I told him. Okay.
Yeah.
Here he
All
is,
right.
the man, the myth, and the magic, right here. There's NJ Pool player on my left.
I have to buy you drinks now, guys.
No.
That's
Yeah.
why I came mostly, and
You're right.
I have to buy you drinks.
Heineken,
Heineken,
because
Dinner.
they got me hooked.
huh?
I'm good. Thank you.
You're
I said
good?
dinner.
Dinner? Okay, dinner, no problem.
He
Al,
doesn't care.
Next
What
time.
do you want? All right.
What do you want?
We're going to go out to dinner.
Oh, no, I'm not going out to dinner. I got a lot of work to do. Alex, once again,
All right.
congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
Always a pleasure to see you, as you
All
know.
right.
Okay, folks,
Alex,
there you go.
congratulations
Thank you.
very much. We look forward to seeing you and wishing you well and good luck at the World Cup with your friend Nick.
Thank you.
Good luck, Nick. You guys, both of you, are a pleasure to watch and always so much fun off the table. If you ever get a chance to be around in the area with these fellas and these pool players, these top players, this guy was #1 in the world. Listen, how proud is his parents, his friends, his family,
His
his
girlfriend.
countrymen, his girlfriend. The Philippines, they got tons of good, great players over there.
She's proud also.
I know she is. I'm only kid, Josh. She's a hell of a player by herself also. We just wish you well.
Thank you.
Nothing but the best. These guys in the pool world need our support. And they're, like I was saying, if you're in the pool hall and you come around, introduce yourself. Very,
Call it a 9-ball.
very personable players and friends and family, and they welcome you with open arms.
All right.
Good,
Okay,
good luck,
Alex,
my
thanks.
friend.
He tells the
Alex.
story too long. You have to tell him to tell
Well,
more.
actually, he was getting ready to rip his headphones off. I wanted to kind of cue you to stop him from ripping his headphones off and put him on mute. Hey, Alex, good luck,
All
buddy.
right. Thanks, man.
Cheers.
All right.
All right, Alex. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Alex.
Thanks.
There you have it, folks. He is the 2000. What'd I do?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that, Troy.
I pulled the move for you to mute him, and you muted me, and
Sorry.
you ripped the headphones off his head.
There you have your 2019 George Ginky Sensushi professional side of the tournament champion, Alex Kazakis. Just to let you guys know, we are going to be here August 3rd and 4th. We're going to be here for the NYC 8-Ball Championships, and let me tell you something, you do not want to miss that tournament. Get in touch with Tony Robles right away. Last year, we had over 170 players. If you want to come to Steinway and participate in a great tournament, August 3rd and 4th. Wow, what a shot. Nice shot.
You like that?
All the Jasons shoot
from
good
here.
shots. Oh my goodness.
This is my road shot.
You know, a lot of people were telling me that Jason shoots real good, and this is Jason Sheerman
From Florida.
from Florida, all the way from Florida.
Del Sim said he was underrated.
Mr. Hunter, goodbye, Ara. You got to say goodbye to Ara. Don't say goodbye to this guy. Don't say goodbye.
Ira Shaw leaving the house with number 2, Jason Shaw. It's always good to see her. Speaking of family, that's what you're talking about here, folks. You come in. She says to say hi, everybody in the chat. We're having a good time here at the Ginky Memorial. Got Hunter coming in the box.
Let me tell you something, folks. You're in for a real treat here.
Yeah, Troy's leaving.
A very close friend of ours. Oh, Alex Kazakis got me a beer. Check 1, 2. And let me tell you something. You're in for a nice treat here. A very good. Well, my son didn't update the score. Steve Sheerman now ties this up at 2 apiece. Well, he'll update that when he comes back. Sitting to my right, and you don't see him on camera, is the one and only great Hunter Lombardo.
Thanks for having me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There you go.
Am I on now?
You're on now.
All right, now. So we've got.
How was your tournament? Final 4. You were in there.
Yeah, no, it felt good. I've been making a lot of changes with my game as usual. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm always trying to push to be better and reach my potential.
Right.
You know, but be the best version you can be of yourself.
That's the key.
So, so with some of the changes that I've made here recently, I'm pleased with how it went. Could have gone better, sure. But,
well, you had a tiger by the tail. Christina Koch, I understand, played you and knocked you over to the B side.
Yeah, early on in the tournament, yep. It was just one of those.
She's a heck of a player.
She's a great little player. I mean, I tip my hat to her, man. You got to give credit where credit's due, and she played solid.
The white one, I'm sorry.
I had made some errors, and I wasn't breaking well. So yeah, so I lost early on in the tournament, 9-7 to her. And then I had to fight back, and then, of course, played her today.
Hill.
No, not
Right?
Hill.
Oh, didn't go
no,
Hill?
No, I beat her 9-5.
9-5.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was definitely it was a different match today.
Give me the black one, too.
Then,
I can operate this. I'm
okay.
good that way. So you beat her 9-5.
Yeah.
We do have Mr. Hunter Lombardo right here. You know, a lot of people call him Justin Bieber. You know, that's one of the jokes. This guy gives Justin Bieber the 4 out. Justin Bieber, if you ever watch this video, you got the 4 out in the breaks. Put up 100,000, 200,000. We're coming after you.
Yeah.
And right here is Amanda. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm a little under the weather. Amanda Andres. I'm sorry. Right here. Young lady. Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
But overall, it was good. Had some good matches today, and just more stuff to go back and work on.
Wow. Well, ask Hunter Lombardo how it feels to lose to a girl. Let me tell you a story. Karen Corr beat Earl Strickland in the Turning Stone. Karen Corr beat Earl Strickland in the Turning Stone. After the Turning Stone, we came down here to Steinway for the Steinway Classic, and that was huge. I mean, we had over 200-something players. And Shane Van Boning walked in, and he says, oh, got to update the score. I'm trying to operate this, folks. Just
Jimmy won the last rack.
Yes, 3-2 Jimmy. Jimmy's got to get to 7 before, what's his name?
Jason Sheerman.
I'm sorry. Shane Van Boning walked in Steinway Billiards, and Earl was practicing on one of the triple shims, and Shane said to Earl, hey, Earl, how's it going? How's it feel to lose to a girl? And Earl said, man, that girl got so lucky. And Shane said, don't worry, Earl. I lose to a lot of girls. And it's true. Shane Van Boning has lost to numerous girls.
Yeah.
You know, Taiwanese, Chinese girls and
well,
stuff.
I mean,
And I don't look at girls as girl pool players. I
No,
look
you
at
can't.
girls like Amanda as a pool player.
Yeah, I just saw him play
Genda
at
has
the
no-
U.S. Open.
Genta
against
has no
the-
product in pool. You're a pool player, right?
yeah, well,
Not exactly.
Well, I mean, look, yeah, we all know females and males, but I'm saying when you're on the table, you're a pool player.
We would hope so. However, you guys sometimes seem to
Is
be
it?
a little bit distracted.
Look at this young lady. Come over here. Come here, Liliana. Liliana, come here. Come here.
This is Jason's little cutie over
Yes,
here.
yes. Here she is.
Hi.
She's right behind me.
Is that a beer?
Here she is, right here. Look.
What's the
Look
name
on the
of your
camera.
beer?
Come this way. Come. Look. Look,
What's-
everybody.
what's-
This is
what's the
Liliana.
name
This
of
is
your
Jason
beer?
Shore's daughter right here. What is it? Buffy, Fluffy.
Is it a he or a she?
Are you going to fall asleep in the
She
car
is
on the
so
way home?
cute.
Are you going to fall asleep in the car? No, she says no. Anyway, that's Jason's daughter. So getting back to females and males, now a lot of the males here, and I'm talking wide open. I don't hold no punches. I mean, I let it go. You know, a lot of the males in the game look at the females and say, you know, these females can't play. You know, they can't play like we play. Well, I got news for you. You know, Allison Fisher dominated the pool world for a long time, and I don't know anybody that would have stepped up and wanted to play Allison Fisher in the prime. I mean, she was just dead nuts. I mean, she had everything. What do you say?
No, she was really amazing, as well as so many other female pool players. And I don't think we should ever be, not taken seriously. But, however, you males, sometimes.
You males? Hold it now.
Not
Don't-
you.
Don't become
but
a female chauvinist.
I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying, generally speaking, let's do a survey. Sometimes you tend to be distracted by the female aura around the table.
Well, do you feel intimidated when you play a male pool player?
No, I feel
Are you playing
motivated.
Are you playing the male pool player, or are you playing the table?
I'm playing the table,
There you
generally
go.
speaking. However, I think a lot of males, whenever a female gets up on them, when it comes to the points, they put a little extra effort because they have this idea
that the
they
way
don't
it
want to be
is?
beaten by a girl.
Is that the way it is? Do you feel intimidated a little bit?
no.
Yeah, see, Hunter's down to earth, man.
Hunter's a true professional.
I'm telling you, he really is. I say it over and over again. It just doesn't get better. If you want to take a lesson from a true professional, this is the man to go to. Get in touch with Hunter on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
And
Look at that
he'll
roll,
give you
though.
lessons.
Look at that roll that Mr. Sheerman just
It's a cliffhanger.
It was.
But I'm
It's like
going,
an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Right
I'm
there.
going back to Hunter Lombardo. I'm telling you, there's certain things in the booth, and I'm in the pool world almost 40 years, okay? There's certain things in the booth that people say, such as Darren Appleton, and I mentioned it numerous times, where he says you can play this game perfect and still get punished, and that means breaking and getting kicked in the pocket, right? The cue ball scratching. And I pick up little things like that, and for some reason I remember them. And one of the things that I mentioned, and I mentioned it numerous times on the stream, was one of the quotes that Hunter Lombardo said, that every shot on the table requires the same attention, no matter
Yeah.
how simple it is.
Yeah, you got to give every shot the same amount of respect.
Respect, there you go.
yeah.
I'm sorry for saying it wrong. But
No, you didn't. But it's again, it's the same thing. But yeah, it's what it comes down to is that a lot of error when playing, especially in match play, is just again one of two things happens. You either become too careful or too careless.
lackadaisy,
And-
right?
Yeah, and I mean, they both have not always a great outcome. So again, it's just if you can get into the habit of consistently treating every shot the same way, then
Right.
That's a pretty good safety that Jason just played against.
Are you trying to steer us away from this female-male issue?
I'm not. I'm just trying to
I'd like
focus
to
on
put
the
this
finals.
to rest. You know, what I consider a pool player, whether you're male or female, you're a pool player.
I agree with that,
That's
but
all I
I
wanna put
do
across.
recognize from playing and practicality that men treat women differently around the table.
With a lot of respect.
That was a really good jump by Jimmy.
Nice shot, Jimmy.
I'm going to snaps on that.
Elvis Rodriguez says, nice showing, Hunter.
Thanks, Elvis.
Who's left on the pros? The pros are done.
Alex won. Congratulations, Mr. Katsakis.
Yes, and Jason Shore second. And if I'm slurring my speech, blame it on the microphone.
And
Yeah, let's blame it
James,
on that.
James got third, right? Yeah, James Aranis got
Yeah.
third.
Yes.
And
And
who's
Hunter got fourth, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Hunter, the hard worker?
Hard worker.
And we're going to see Hunter in August, I hope.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. For Turning Stone. Yep.
And I hope Amanda makes it there, too. She's never been up there. We have a lot of fun up
Try
there.
my best.
Even if we got to send a
I
limo.
got to pay my dues.
You don't have to pay dues. You pay dues when you get there. I'm always in room 007. Right?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes, yes. Just say extra 007, you'll get right to the booth.
Well, we've just learned something,
Somebody
ladies and
sent me
gentlemen.
a message. I don't know who it is. You guys, I don't know who sent me a message. I can't reach it. My son's not here. I'll answer it momentarily.
So tell me a little bit about the player that's at the table right now.
Jimmy Acosta. I think he's such a really good shot. He really is a good shot. He's a natural player. He knows how to swing the rock. I've seen him numerous times. What do
He's
you
been
think?
around the New York.
You've been watching him for the last few minutes.
Well, I mean, how much? I just know Jason. Jason, I know from back in Florida. So
Now, Jason, I don't know.
yeah, Jason Sheerman's from Florida. He's actually probably from. He's not from where I'm originally from, but probably I'd say an hour and a half north of where I'm. So I mean, I grew up in Palm Beach. He's from northern, kind of like where you're getting up into like Stewart, Port St. Lucie, Vero Beach area, and I don't know to be exact, but I just know he works up there. He's actually, he's got a very tough job. Works at the power plant, and up there in Vero Beach. So he's got a normal life, and he juggles coming out and playing pool when he can. Loves the game. So does his wife.
I understand that he's a really good shot.
Yeah, he's a good player. Good
From
player.
numerous
and,
people.
And he's a good dude. He's a good dude. So I've known him for quite a long time, just from when I was in Florida more and on the tournament scene down there.
Now we got a little. I mean, this is the Ginky Memorial. We do have a little story about the Ginks there in Hunter Lombardo and Devil Dave. We're going back many moons ago, and I'll let Hunter tell that story. I think he was
Do a
about
little
14.
rewind.
Yeah, he was about 14 or 15 years old.
Yeah, it was 16.
16, there
Yeah,
you go.
16. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get over that way.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Jimmy just got a good roll after missing the 7 ball. And Jason has to shoot it. And
Continue,
he
Hunter. Go
actually
ahead.
hit it. But he's left it open
Is this
for
yours?
Jimmy.
Yeah, that's me.
And this is like a pretty easy run out.
Good, Hunter. You can continue. You're about 15, 16 years old.
Okay, yeah. So I was 16. I had just really started playing, and I had met George and him.
We're talking about Ginky.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, Ginky's name is George. Some of the folks watching don't know. You know.
Yeah. I never, for some reason, that just never stuck with me. I never called him Ginky. I always called him George.
Right.
And so I met with him, and we kind
This is a
of
funny story.
we hit it off, and he was a great player already at that time. So I really admired how he played, and I looked up to him. And he kind of took me in, was like, hey, and he was with Devil Dave.
Devil Dave.
Okay. And they were on the road playing. And so they were in Florida. And I had met him at a tournament. And then Dave and George were like, hey, why don't you come around to a couple spots with us here in Florida, and we'll get you in some action. And I said, sure, that'd be great. And I said, but we gotta go talk to my mom.
Got to get permission.
I said,
That's right.
I said, we got to go run this by my mom. And I remember Dave and George coming to the house, and oh, hello, how you doing?
That's
Hi.
how far
Yeah.
we go back.
Yeah.
As far as Hunter and meeting George,
Yeah.
Ginky,
Wow.
and Devil Dave.
Yeah, and
I
that's-
didn't even know you were that old, Hunter. You look like you're 19 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's a good-looking guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the hair.
Thanks. The hair, yeah. So they came to the house and then pretty much, sold my mom on like, hey, you should let him go with us and it would be good for him and the experience. And of course, I begged her and everything. And I remember even missing a few days of school from it.
Right.
But it was really a cool time. It was super cool time. And
that's Double Dave's claim to fame. He brings that story up to me every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, he always talks about, I remember him when he was brand new.
Yeah.
And it's true, he was the first guy. He was one of the first guys ever. And we had such a great time. I mean, we booked all winners, which was really crazy.
Well, that's even a nicer story.
Yeah, it was
Jason Shore.
just awesome.
Jason Shore right here, folks. He's under the weather. Upstate Al actually pushed Jason to come.
I'm fucking you. You're the dick.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm going home. I'm going to play golf.
Jason Shore and I went back and forth on the phone. I really wanted Jason to come here, and he did. He came down here.
Kyle, do you know how much you fucking annoy me? I was in my bed at half two. No. Piss off. Piss off, yeah. Right, I'm out. I need to go.
Take care, Jay. It's always great seeing you, man.
Yeah. Well, we got to talk. Actually, here, let me talk to you real quick.
Go ahead,
right
go
now.
talk.
Let me talk to him. Excuse me.
Nice to meet you.
All right, we'll have Hunter Lombardo come back. Meanwhile, I'll stay with the sweetie pie of the tournament here, Amanda.
Hi.
A lot of fun, guys. And let me tell you something. If you come here August 3rd through the 4th, there's a major tournament to take. Major tournament. I said that in 4
Scotch
syllables.
Doubles. New York City Scotch Doubles Championships. Sponsored by Tony Robles and the Predator Tournament.
These guys are getting me toasted.
Go online and sign up for it
Yes,
right now.
I'm going to bring it up on your screen. Come down here August 3rd and 4th to Steinway. Well, actually sign up prior to coming down here. I'm sorry. Gail's at home making fun of me. New York NYC Pool Championships with the S.com. Get in touch with Tony. We had over 170 players last year, and it was a lot of fun.
I was second last time in the leisure.
Big tournament.
Yeah, I'm coming back to win the first
Yes.
place.
So we would like to see you again, of course, and everybody
you.
else that hasn't participated, we would like to see you. And come sit down with us and shoot the breeze.
Yeah, there are 4 divisions you can play in. You can play in the advanced. You can play in the masters. You can play in the leisure as well.
Yes. We're going to have Ashley Burrows sit in
Ashley.
until Hunter comes back. We'll have Ashley sit in.
Hello.
She jumps right in there. And just in case you guys don't, well, Steve Sheerman actually puts one up on his side of the board, making it kind of interesting now. Now, keep in mind, Steve Sheerman has to get to 7 before Jimmy to extend it to 9. Jimmy's undefeated. Jimmy Acosta leads here 4-3. And just in case you don't know who Ashley is, there she is right there, sitting alongside Amanda. Welcome aboard.
How's it going out?
Good, great. Talk to us. Tell us something good.
So what did I miss?
A lot of stories. We were just going through, reminiscing about last year, about the leisure division and in the 8-ball, but this is Scotch double ones.
Are you going to play the Scotch Doubles?
Possibly.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see.
So what are you ranked as now in the Predator?
I think I'm a B right now. Yeah.
Okay. So you have any ideas of people you want to play with?
Mike Foley, stop making fun of me, man. These guys are getting me wasted. It's actually Jason Sheerman. Sorry, Mike. You know how it is.
I don't know yet.
You're going to play,
it's late
aren't
in the
you?
night, and we're blaming it on the time.
Yes.
So what's the spot here? A plus A.
Jimmy
Jimmy got a game on the wire. What's going on?
Yes. And he's undefeated. He just has to get to 7.
Dry break.
It's Jason Sheerman.
Race to the 3. No shot on the 1 though.
Hey, Jose Burgos from the Mez Pro-Am Tour right there, folks.
Jimmy can play a carom here.
Hi, Jose.
Thank you, Jose, for all you did. You really did well. Great job, Jose, you and the staff.
He didn't quite push it all the way through, so he leaves a bank. However, would you go for the bank or the safety? Or would you cut it into the corner?
Hey,
I'd
Dave.
play it safe.
Dave Surpers, he's in the chat. Dave, you know how it is.
Probably bank the 1 back to the short rail and send the cue ball down here towards the 3. I don't see a lot of reward banking the 1 here.
I'm going to let the ladies take over.
I don't think the 2 has a pocket on the bottom left.
Wow.
Oh, he went for it.
Wow, he played the
And
5.
Really unlucky.
All kinds of tragedies.
What a
happened there.
stroke. It looked like the cue ball was on a yo-yo string.
Yeah, he really put his body into that one.
You had to do something to get on the 2 after.
Yeah,
Jimmy should be out.
I would say so as well. These players are
He's
pretty
going to float
tired
down
right
off
now.
the long rail. Straight in on the 2. Play the combo. Oh.
You know, when Ashley first came into the booth, she didn't say much. Boy, you really loosened up. Are you pumped up with tequila or something?
Okay.
Well, I was sitting next to Darren Appleton, and I didn't want to say anything
Darren
wrong.
doesn't even let you get a word in.
Wow.
Well, he talks. He does talk.
All
Yes.
right. Well, the score is now
Oh, Jimmy.
3-5 to Jimmy Acosta
Wow, Jimmy Acosta, 2 games away
with the combination
from the
on that
championship.
one.
Well, they call him Silky, right?
They do. I call him Cotton.
Yes, that's his
100%.
nickname, Silky.
No, sitting next to Darren, you don't want to open your mouth and say something stupid. You know, you're talking to a Hall of Famer
Yes,
sitting
he's-
next to you, and
and he's got a lot of
lot of
positive
knowledge.
insight. Absolutely.
And all the best to Darren over there, wherever he is. And
He's
I
back
wish him
home.
the best.
he's back home taking care of
Wait a
business.
minute. He did fly in. Is he home? Anyway, wherever he is, there's a famous quote by Darren, and if they ever write a book about Darren, it's you can play this game absolutely perfect and still be punished on the break when the cue ball gets kicked in the pocket.
Yeah,
That's
this game
like
is
his quote.
merciless.
That's
9-ball
stuck in my head.
is a merciless game.
You almost jinxed him.
I'm a mush. You go to a racetrack with me, you might as well rip your tickets up. You ever see that in the Bronx Tale? Rip the tickets up, kid. We've been mushed.
Unfortunately, luck is the third opponent, other than the table, I would say. It's you, your opponent, luck, and the table. So cross your fingers.
You mean on the break?
I would say throughout the game.
There is, yes, some luck in the game. Yeah, I have to agree with you. But, you know, when you reach a certain level, it's more professional play than luck. And if luck happens to come once in a while.
Yes, that's true.
Who is this Dave Gotham? You're about to be blocked. You will never watch another live stream I do. Believe me when I tell you. What is this all about? I have no clue. But if that makes you happy, you know, do it, man. But I will block you, believe me. Because that's the way
Like
I
I
feel.
said.
No problems here, Al.
Where are you off to next, Upstate Al? I'm heading over to GW Bridge and Castle Billiards. Got 2 shows out in Jersey.
Castle Billiards is a location with a lot of stories, I've heard. Shout out to Mark Lamberti.
Yes, and John Treviano and Minnie, we're going to see you soon. And Lou, the whole crew, and Abby.
And are you going to take the balls over there?
And Ashley, we're going to take balls.
You said you had some balls for Mark.
This is interesting.
I have them. I got
Jimmy
balls
gonna play
for
the
you.
combo, or is he gonna try to do something
For
crazy?
the outdoor table.
Outdoor table.
Yeah, we're doing
Okay.
that too.
Okay.
What is that?
I'm following up.
All right. Ad lib, it's all good. Troy, you got to help me out. Sit down.
Is he here?
I can't do it no more.
Are we still going? All right, I would say these players are pretty tired. They've been playing for, I don't know, maybe 12 hours today, and since yesterday. Jason
I think
just
Jimmy just got funny on the 3. Try to do something fit.
Everybody wants to know if you girls are available.
What's the score so I can be back at the court?
This is crazy. Are you available, Troy?
Well,
Everybody
Amanda, are
wants-
you available?
I can't see. I can't
Not
hear.
right
Hold
now.
on. What do we got
Amanda.
here? 5-3. They didn't see me in the picture. Jay pool player in the house here with two lovely young ladies. Hopefully they've been entertaining you. We got the
A glass of red wine. A glass of red.
Jason Sherman up at the table. Agua, water, please. Thank you, Al.
He played that pretty solid. And I think he should be out from here once he.
Yeah, he's going to do follow, come 2 rails,
Forward 2
try and
rails.
get close to the 9.
Well, he's elected
Oh, he's
to
playing
draw.
bottom. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, you
Either
can shove
way.
it that way. Jimmy gives it.
Technically, I think you were right on saying going forward 2 rails. Looks like he's sporting a Southwest there.
Mm-hmm.
You got the
They say they're.
It's natural, right?
Jason Sherman
Ball
from
wants to go forward.
Florida.
You don't have to fight it. Why fight it?
I haven't formally been introduced from Upstate Al. I'm NJ pool player Troy.
Hi, Amanda. Nice to meet
Amanda.
you. And Ashley.
Ashley.
What's up, Ashley?
Nice to meet you.
You too. How did you fare in the tournament? Did you play?
I was 3 and out. I won 3 and I lost 2.
Oh,
I was
not
up
bad.
at 8 a.m.
No excuses, but 3 wins. You played well, right?
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself.
There
It
you
was my
go.
first Ginky, and I was very happy with the outcome
Good,
in
good.
the end.
And
What about you, Ashley? Did you play this year?
I was not able to. I had other obligations.
good for you. Steering you away from pool. Don't
Yeah.
quit your day job. Right? That's
I
what they
agree.
say.
Right.
But did you get to witness some of the great play by some of the professionals?
I watched Dell play Jason.
Oh, there you go. That was a great match.
That was
I
a
did.
great match.
I did
Wow.
watch that. Dell put one together there on a sleepy Jason, and got
That was memorable.
a good win for him. It would be absolutely.
Yeah. That is something that I don't think I'll see again because I've never seen.
What you saying, Dell? If you're up and listening, you don't got another shot at winning against Jason.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what she said.
I'm saying the comeback.
No, that was
The comeback was fierce. I mean, I think his name should be Del Grinder Sim from now on.
Yeah, Dell was just that left us an hour and a half ago. He was doing some of the
Yeah.
commentating. He's well liked and loved in the chat and watching
He's
the
got
stream.
some stroke. That's for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. I think the players are on a little break right now. And they'll be back in about 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, what do we got for a score here? And how's this match going?
Jimmy's up 5-4. It's a race to 7, right?
And you were, as I entered, you were saying that the players were having a little bit of a grind about it. They were because they were tired and they were
Well,
missing
yeah,
a
they've
couple
been
of
playing
shots.
for several hours, and
Right.
Jason just got off of a match, and Jimmy's been sitting around in the hot seat for a while. So, you got to take that into account sometimes.
Absolutely.
However,
Yeah, and this is the the amateur side tournament, so expect players to miss a little more relatively than say the Jason Shaws and the Alex Kazakises.
yes, of course.
They are human. They have, not everybody can shoot lights out like that all the
Yeah,
time.
let's take it a little easy on the amateurs.
Somalian pirates take over the castle.
You were in that movie?
Yeah.
Movie wasn't.
The guy that said, I'm the boss now.
I am the captain now.
Don't listen to Al.
I'm not falling for it.
Al's a comedian.
That was rough.
So Al has officially left the booth, and he is on hiatus. He is having fun, guys.
He's left the building.
Alvis has left the building.
Al has left the building. It was like, I'll be back. All right, just
is for, John?
thanks everybody for
break.
sticking with us and enjoying the stream.
How long the break is for?
What, the maximum on the time limit on our
Yeah.
break? I guess it could be up to like 4 minutes or so.
Okay.
Were you stickler for the rules there, Amanda?
No,
You're just saying?
wondering.
What did you think of the rule before? Have you been watching the matches?
Yes, I have.
Now I'm going to throw it out there to the chat. We all seen it. We're going to reflect on it.
What
Jason
post-its?
Shaw playing Hunter Lombardo. Hunter breaks, miscues, doesn't touch the rack. Now, Jason Shaw has an option to break or elect to give him the break back. And if he gave him the break back, I believe
Hunter's on one.
he would be on one.
Yeah.
Now, Jason says, I'm going to break. And he went up to the rack and he re-racked. Went to the head string, and Hunter rightfully said, what's the deal on that? You're not supposed to re-rack.
Right.
And that was a rule change, since we're just beating up time here.
Right. I didn't know that was a rule change, actually. I
I
thought
don't know
that
if
it
it
was
was-
his option to re-rack since it was his rack. Since he got to choose
Okay, there you go.
that it was his rack.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Ashley, do you know any more about
I mean,
that?
I don't.
rule
I wasn't
change?
here. I didn't see it.
I mean, we're all not stickler for the
I've
rules, but
loosely
there's
heard
like
about
a
it.
moral type of thing there where it gets. You don't see that too often, by
No.
the way.
Not
Yeah,
at this level. No, you don't see. That's yeah.
That was peculiar.
Yeah, but they do have a rule that you're not supposed to check the rack. However, it's not, rack for each other. It's rack your own. And since he gave it, since Jason chose to take the rack, then it's his rack
There you go.
to inspect.
That's a great explanation. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Now I'm sold because I called a foul on him.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I
Oh.
did. My vote was foul.
I'm
You
sorry.
Kevin wants to know
Go
what pool sticks we play with.
I play with the
Qs.
Predator 3.14, and I play with a Purex Break Q. What about you?
I just switched. I just signed a sponsorship deal with BQQs.
I've seen their
So I'm
Qs.
using their carbon shaft Prime M. Right now I have a Predator, but Richie Shu, RGH Custom Qs, is making me a Q. So a couple more months. It's been a process.
That's wonderful.
So I use mostly BQ equipment aside from the butt right now.
It's beautiful stuff. I've seen it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I played with a house cue, and you all have the 8. The odds are I'm going to come out ahead.
Okay. Well, Jason's
Well,
back.
nobody's. Listen, I have no sponsors. That's right, Amanda.
I don't
leave
have
it.
a sponsor either, but still.
I'm not giving anybody a big.
No.
I don't know. I lost my phone.
I gotta
Lost
say,
my
I'm
mind,
super
too,
happy
I
with
think.
BQ. I know a lot of people haven't heard about it. It's a carbon shaft. It deflects like a Predator, but it feels like a wood shaft,
Okay.
which is a big detraction for a lot of players. They don't like that ping of a Revo.
Okay.
So anybody out there, check out the BQ.
Good to know. Good to know.
Looks like we're back.
Here we go.
Jason's back with the break.
It's another dry break.
Okay, he's dry. He's broken dry, but he's given Jimmy a clear shot on the 1, and he can follow or he can draw with some English. To get
Punch
back
I
on
think
the two.
Jimmy's gonna
Punch
come.
it. Punch it center ball. You go 2 rails and out. Ooh, we let a cue ball go. You
That
always hit
is-
center, center, center.
Yeah,
Boom,
that is
boom, boom.
unusual.
That is
But-
very strange coming from Jimmy.
Yeah, but he got a roll of some sort. I think he left it open for the safety, though.
I might have to go rail first here and try and thin the 1, bring the cue ball back precariously through the back corner where he's sitting. Just watch the cue ball.
I think he'll thin it, though.
He has it. He had
Yeah.
part of it.
He didn't hit
Didn't
enough of
hit.
it.
Didn't hit it hard enough.
Yeah. If he hit a little bit more of the ball with a little bit more spin, he could have gotten behind the 2, or at least further back on the rail.
Getting to the 5 here is the problem.
Wow.
That's a nice shot. Wow.
Jimmy is a pretty solid player once he gets going.
Yeah, nice shot there. He's an A player, right? I believe.
He is an A
yeah,
player.
he's gonna have to.
Whatever he has
Gonna
in
stun
here,
this
it
out?
could be A or a B or.
He's been around the New York City pool scene for a while, and I think he took a hiatus for a few years, and now he's back.
We got tough on
This
this
is
3.
touchy, yeah.
A little hard, but nice.
I think he's got good shape for position on the 5.
Perfect.
So it's a dangerous shot because the side pocket's hanging out there.
You mean the cross side?
Yeah.
Yeah, gracious pocket there, but he missed it by a good amount.
He's safe though.
Got to roll.
Good speed. You got to know how to miss.
You do.
That's it.
I think this is a jump shot.
It's a tough jump shot because it's sitting in the middle of the table. I don't know how close the 5 is to the cue ball. So,
Even 3 rails is tough here.
Yeah, I don't see any.
and even if you pocket the 4,
No clear path to the 5 for a hit. He might have to go 1 rail. Go at it. I like coming to the long rail because there's a clear shot at it.
He's elected to go
Nice shot.
with that kick, and he was rewarded. But
All right, Jimmy
he's
has
also punished because he left an open shot for the side pocket.
he's got to
and-
use a little speed
Jimmy's
here.
got a little bit of an angle. He can come off the long rail and play the 5 in the upper right. Wow.
That's going to cost him.
Like I said, folks, sitting around when you're a pool player in the hot seat waiting for the matches to end, it takes a toll on you, no matter how good of a player you are, if you're not a pro.
Yeah, you're kind of not accustomed to sitting around waiting to play pool.
Exactly.
You only play when you have the ability to
Right.
have time. You know.
Yeah.
You got stuck
You've
here.
got to play safe here.
You don't have to. You can play the 6.
No, I don't think you can see that.
You could. I
Yeah.
will.
The follow into the corner.
No, you clip the 5.
No, I think
Right.
the Karen will send the 6 ball into the long rail.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think
It's an easy
he's
save,
thinking about it.
probability-wise.
You got glasses?
It's an easy save. You can nestle the cue ball up onto the 6.
Yeah, it's a easier shot. I'm uber aggressive, by the way.
I can see that.
Ooh, frozen ball. This is a tough shot here. He's going for a jump.
And he's feeling a bit aggressive himself.
Jimmy's
would have
a
done
very
the kick.
aggressive shooter.
What jump tip do you use, both of you?
Whatever's on the Predator Air, too.
Oh, is it? Yeah, okay.
And I use whatever's on the Purex. I haven't changed my
you-
tip. However, I plan to change my tip soon to the Kamui.
Wondering if they're. I'm kind of going to think that the.
I like the clear tip Kamui. It's very elegant.
That's a new brand that they have?
Kamui, yeah, it's a.
No, I'm saying the clear tip.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like a stiletto heel.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
It's like the Piku.
a little bit, but it offers, I think, a little bit more cushioning, and it absorbs the impact.
Wait, on a break shaft.
I know it should be a little bit harder. However, I've seen people with it.
Yeah, jump. This way you can get a little bit of a little softer of a jump as opposed to that bouncy phenolic type. He left it out there.
Play this with low left. Come back to the middle of the table for the 6.
Might catch Jimmy over here.
Midway through this match, Jimmy Acosta misses that. He really needed to step on a pedal and give it one go here.
Yeah, he's really disappointed with that.
That can
and I would
take
be
that
as
can
well.
take some air out of your playing there.
Well, he still has the padding of one game. However, he really needs to.
Yeah, I believe
Come
Jason.
back after this.
Jason's got a nice big breath of fresh air here, and expect him to
This is a big game.
be
Jason
aggressive
can
at
pull
the
this
tip.
out. He's breaking. Tied 5-5.
Yeah.
And
he
with
can
the
really even
momentum,
this out.
Right.
this is the important thing is the momentum. That Jimmy just really just missed that ball, and right now he's sitting in that chair, and this is taking a toll.
At this level, you expect somebody to break and run.
Yeah, at least a few racks, maybe one or two.
So this could easily turn into a very bad situation for Jimmy.
Or a very exciting race for the public.
And you're knowing that this is the finish line, truly the finish line.
Yeah.
And you really got to give it a go. You're like, you no longer can kind of like sit by and just grind it out. And you'll get another shot.
Right.
So this is something
Right now, it's
I
like
don't do.
it's time.
Yeah, I let
Especially in
the
a
player
final.
shoot the 9-ball, right? I don't always give up every
Unless
9-ball.
it's sitting in the pocket, I'm not giving it to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I believe we all are in agreement with no concessions, especially on the stream table.
I've seen,
we've
I've seen
run
pros
polls.
miss.
I think balls in the
Everybody
pocket.
misses.
Yeah.
Everybody misses.
Alex Pagulayan.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Alex.
In case you forgot, Alex.
He is such a nice guy. He's a
He's-
goofball.
he's-
He's the funniest guy.
If we had 100 more Alexes in the pool world, we'd all be rich, I think. He's a gem. Gem among people. Never mind, we're just blessed to have him in the pool world.
All right, well, the score is now even 5-5. Jason and Jimmy are even up.
Jason to the break, tries a cut break, comes
Is it a
up
race
dry.
to 9 overall or 7? If Jimmy gets to 7 first, what happens?
Then they go to 9.
Then they go to 9. Okay.
Yeah, it's a modified, similar to the pro event, I guess. I can't say that for 100%, but that's how that went. And you were saying that earlier
This
matches
is an
were
easy save.
7.
He's gonna
Here's
send
an
the one
easy
ball.
save?
Yeah, he's going to send the one ball back down here, sit it on the rail, and
And you got the 5-6 blockers.
5, 6. Oh,
He went the
the other way.
opposite
Oh,
way.
wow.
He got away with it, but
Well,
it
All-
was such
all
an
bets are
easy.
off.
There was a wall of balls blocking one corner from the other corner.
yeah. It just goes to show you that, you know, you
It's
can
easier
achieve.
from here. That's
Yeah.
what it goes to show you.
We can have all of our theories. However, when you're on the table, you know, we cannot predict what's going to happen.
Sometimes you hit the ball and you're so out of sorts, you feel like you can't even walk and shoot at the same time. It's
Alex is a very nice guy. He's not really my type, Mr. Poe.
Kevin Poe.
whoop-ah. There you go. It's a tough shot for me. I don't like being in this position on
Up
the
on
rail.
the rail?
Yeah.
Hiked up?
Jacked up.
Yeah.
I don't care if you do have ball
Was
in
that
hand.
kind of foolish?
No.
Nice
That was
poke.
a good hit.
Okay.
Nice poke.
You know
He's
what-
got to get back this.
What makes one A player doesn't make another A player. You know, some people rely on their offense. Some people are better at safeties. Some people's patterns are better. The sum of all those parts equates to the speed, the rating that you're at. There's a lot of ways to get there.
You're right.
So we can pick apart somebody's safety choices, but maybe that's not why they're an A.
Right. Everybody sees things differently. However, we're all measured by our successes according to what we're good at.
That's too deep for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're ladies, right?
He's sort of on the wrong side of the ball here. You should be in the middle of the table so you can come 2 rails around the corner and
what
straight
about
into
the
the
7
angle for
ball
the
over
7.
there?
Right. So now he's got to stun it over, which he did. Not the pattern I would have chose.
Who likes easy anyway?
Exactly. Mr. Sheerman seems to prefer.
This is going to be interesting. He's
A
got a
lot
tiny
of-
little bit of angle, so let's see what he does.
All right,
Watch your-
this is a
watch your
little bit
pocket.
dangerous.
Watch your
This worked out.
They gave it to him.
I would not, at this level,
Yeah, I don't
give
figure-
away the shots,
I don't f-
especially a cut into the corner like that.
I don't think you guys are giving any.
Yeah, what does that say
Games
about what does
up.
that say about us?
I don't give them away.
Me
If my
neither.
opponent misses 1 out of 100, that's one game that I win
Yeah,
because I didn't give it away.
it's like UBL. I'll give
sorry.
you 3 ball in hands, and you have to shoot it every time. You don't choose to shake a ball in hand. That might be the ball in hand that wins
Right,
you
so
the game.
Jason's on the hill, but nobody's break has been that good. Dry break after dry break. So let's see what happens.
What's the score of this marathon?
Right now,
6-5?
Jason has pulled ahead.
There we go.
He's up 1 to Jimmy's 5.
So Jason switched to a cup break, last rack.
I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with us here tonight. We're at the 9th Annual Ginky Memorial. This is the finals of the amateur side event.
And these are 2 upper level players who've made it to the finals.
To the break, playing a cut break. Gave it a little more mustard that time.
Pete, you the man, Pete.
No cut there. He just went straight at it from the side.
He did, and another dry break, as Ashley called it, as has been the pattern.
It's really weird because the 5 ball hit the bottom rail, but it looked like he hit the 1 ball in the right spot. So things are getting shoved down really good.
Jimmy can do the cut right now or the bang. Oh, he's chosen to do 2 rails.
Juiced it up.
This is a nice shot.
Those are your drinks, right? Do you want one?
Now I'd like Jimmy to relax more into
He's
the
going to
shots.
draw this off the long rail, out for the 3. He doesn't want to go too far because he needs angle to pop out for the 4 ball. This is a good shot. He's just going to stun this across table.
That's really good.
Didn't come quite enough.
He
Gonna
can
have
play
to
it off the rail.
Oh, he's fancy.
Yeah, he's a player who plays on energy.
Played that goofy hand. It looked awfully good.
I can't do that.
Me neither.
Well, he's got a little angle towards the long rail. He's going to draw it. I would float it up. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go down
Play the 7 down.
with a little bit of a draw. for the 8.
If he leaves this in the middle of the table, he should be good. He should be able to go 2 rails and play the 9 in the bottom right.
Yeah, he wanted to get straight on at 7. He didn't want
There
no
you
part
go.
of that.
That works too.
Now I hope he can hold his composure
straight?
for this 8 to the 9 with a little bit of top. He's going to top spin this.
He's going to
Into
stun
the
it
row.
over.
There you go.
Nice shot.
I don't know. I would, like I said, I'm frugal. I wouldn't give these 9 balls away.
Nice out there by Jimmy Acosta.
Beautiful.
Knotting it up at 6 apiece.
This is a tight
I believe
final.
this is a race to, we said it like how many times? What was a race to 7?
It's a race to 7.
And then if Jimmy gets there first,
No, if Sheerman got there first, then it would have gone to 9.
Right, because Jimmy's in the hot seat.
there
Yeah,
we go.
Jimmy's undefeated. So now Jimmy's on the hill.
I was just clearing that up in my head.
All right, so Mr. Silky.
I'm just going to double check. Is Jimmy on the hill? Is Jimmy on the hill since he's on 6? Is Jimmy on the hill since he's on 6?
I have to give
I think Jimmy's on the hill. He's breaking for the win.
I was waiting for Amanda to
Oh, God.
put her headset back on so she can mute herself and not beat up the mic.
Right in the side pocket.
Yeah, see now
It's no good.
that no bueno. That's
No.
gonna cost him. Or it should cost him at this
I mean,
level.
the 4 ball's a little bit of a pain, but not really.
Yeah, it is definitely funky, but only saving grace there is he's got that ball in hand and the 2 ball right there in order for him to get the nice comfortable angle
Yeah,
on this
see,
4 ball.
to play the 4 in the bottom left, the 9 is a problem. So
He can
I think
actually
he's
go
going to go
into
down
this.
off right.
He can go into this now and come out favorably.
See, I didn't like doing that. If the 4-ball went in the side, why wouldn't you come off the bottom
Oh,
rail and play it in the side?
I don't believe it goes inside. Didn't have a pocket inside. Even with that 9 out there, I think the 8 blocks the side pocket. But he's in good shape here. Just get away from this 8 and 9. He stayed on that 8 a little bit. You want to really get away from it. His hand plant now is a little obstructed.
So if Jason gets to 7 before Jimmy, that goes to 9.
Right.
So this is an integral match right now because Jimmy's not actually on the hill. And if he wins this, then it's over.
Thanking Teresa for the input. She gives us a
Thank you,
little,
Irene.
little information. One of the tournament.
Does he go one rail or does he draw left and go that way? Uh-oh.
It's not bad. 9 in the side for the extension.
Yeah, get close, and either side's pretty good, right? Pretty strong there.
He's played that with confidence.
He plays funny patterns.
You're not used
I don't know what he's doing.
Swinging.
All right, so now it's a race to 9. All right, so it's 7 for Jason Sheerman and 6 to Jimmy Acosta, who is on the hill. He was on the hill, however, it's now a race to 9 for both players. So Jimmy has to win 3, and Jason has to win 2.
Amanda, the last time I think everybody in the chat and everywhere has seen you, you played in a little challenge match. Duel of the Dames, right? Where was that held?
That is true. I played here at Steinway. It was the first Pool Goddess Challenge match.
And you guys did good. You did well. You played.
I'm a D player.
Yeah, but
I did okay.
You didn't play.
Listen,
you
I
didn't
play with my
terrible.
heart. I play with my heart.
Right.
I put my heart on my sleeve, and then I go out there and I shoot.
Yeah, you grinded. You guys fared well though. You made yourselves proud.
Thank you so much.
Really.
I came out here. I saw a bunch of guys gambling. I'm like, hey, I
want
could
some
do
of
that.
this.
I could do that. I got some action. I got something in my pockets.
You got action, Brana.
Yeah, I put it out there, and look what we started.
Yeah, that's good. It's a
So-
good thing.
Ladies, who's going to do Pool Goddess number 3? I'm going to throw my gauntlet in the ring, and if anybody wants to take it up, feel free.
There you go.
I'm not scared. Amanda's not scared.
Here we go, push. Luckily on that break there, he got hung up. What did he leave here? Did he leave a piece or a kick?
I mean,
Kick-
Jimmy
kick
has
till we're
the
safe?
right to give it back. And he will do that.
Yops.
He's elected.
I think Jason's got a nice little kick here. Jimmy might not like his next shot, or he could. I think this is at a 50-50 here. So if he can kick this and clear to 2 from the 7-9, the cue ball is surely to be knotted in back of him. He calls the 9 ball, so he's going to go at this little harsh. This is going to be a little more aggressive than I
super
thought.
tight. Wow. He just like hit it hard and prayed to God.
Poke and hope.
That's what we do sometimes.
Jimmy Acosta with a tough cut, letting the cue ball go here.
Can he see it?
Yeah,
He
I
might be
believe
able to see
so.
that edge.
Yeah, he sees the edge.
You can see
he's
the
gonna
edge, you can
slip
make it.
between the 8 and 6 and get back close to that 3 ball.
If he hits any of them, he's in trouble. Yep.
Here comes trouble. Jimmy's got a piece of this.
I think you should
Barely
be
got a piece
grateful.
of this 3 ball. Yeah.
Right. Barely.
Almost.
Alstradamus.
Can he see it to make it?
Yeah, I mean,
might
if
be
you,
able to
if,
make
if you
it.
can hit it, you might as well shoot it. Put some outside spin and shoot it.
I don't see a
If you
safe,
can,
so you might
if
as
you
well
can
try.
make it, you might as well shoot.
The only safe is off the bottom rail. You kick at it.
Is he
'Cause you got
jumping
the
with
Squirting
his,
it. No, he's squirting
Oh,
it.
okay. Ah, he did a slight mistake, which Ashley called a squirt.
Not a bad shot there. Not terrible. Could have been worse.
Pool term of the day. Squirt.
What do you do here?
That's tough.
Play the 3-ball down to the middle diamond here by the pool counters, and you let the cue ball go a couple
You
rails.
can sliver it and let the cue ball run down to
That's
the
a good
rail.
one too. This pocket's still blocked. Good option.
No, I think the 3-ball goes.
Off the long rail.
You can't see it?
Well, he's going to
He's
kick at
playing
it.
rail first, and he's just hoping for the best.
Tough shot here. Might not even elect to go at it. Nice safe. You can push the 3-ball up by the 5-6.
Leave the cue
Actually-
ball behind the 4.
Yeah, and put the cue ball right behind. Whatever it takes, wherever that 3-ball goes, put that cue ball behind the 4. That's your main objective. But the 3-ball is going to have a try and bank into the 6. I don't like that one. It'll work too, though. Like you said, there's options. Did leave Jimmy a little kick bank side,
I do like
side
the
pocket option here.
I do like the idea of playing a safety and leaving the ball in a place where you can easily make it, and it also lines up for the next ball.
You like doing that?
Yeah, but I don't
Don't do that.
know if he planned to do that.
Don't leave a kick into.
No. Not a kick for the other person. If he had executed the safety better,
Right.
then it could have been, completely hidden behind the 4-ball. However, I don't know if he was thinking or planning for it to not
Hang
be
up in the pocket.
Exactly.
Right. And follow. Going at this with some spin, so he's probably going to catch a rail and the ball.
Oh, it's unfortunate. I would have tried the shorter rail.
One rail attempts are very difficult. And then to use spin to get to that angle.
Also, where the 3-ball was
it's
sitting, how much of that side rail could he have hit?
Not much.
Right on the
I
on
like
the
I
point.
like the shot that he used, but I'd rather use the breakaway point halfway time.
2 rails.
Right. Or
Right.
2 rails. I'd rather go 2 rails than 1 rail 7 days a week.
Yeah,
Or
this,
3 rails.
This is what I was talking about. Like, I think Jason wanted to do the safety to leave the ball in the pocket where he could get it after Jimmy misses the shot. He meant to do a better safety, but it worked.
Yeah. He's in good shape here, too. Just kind of stay within that tangent line of the 8, so he's going to come inside a little bit. Just like that. Checked it up.
He's just got to pocket the 8 now.
All right.
Just always stay down, keep your head still, and follow through.
There you go.
Keep your basics, especially at the end of this venture.
Got a little angle, but he can make it.
You tend to get twitchy sometimes.
That's it. 8-6. Now Jason Sheerman is on the hill, and he's going to break for the win.
There we go. How's he feeling?
He looks pretty solid to me.
I think Jason's feeling like money.
He might be lulled into so much tiredness and so much grinding that the crescendo of this match at the end of it, it's not going to get him twitchy. He's just like, continue to do what I'm doing. It's grinded me back this far. There's no reason to get like nervous or anxious about it. Just
Have you
don't.
seen him play in a Ginky Memorial before? Sorry. Has he played in a Ginky Memorial before?
No, I don't believe so. He's a Florida player from I forget what area.
Okay.
Pretty much
Well, this is his first
is
Ginky,
first.
and he's breaking for the win.
hit the win.
Here we go.
I think did he get make a ball?
Yes, he did. No shot on the. No shot on the one though.
No shot on the one. The score remains 8 to Jason, who is on the hill, a race to 9, and 6 to Jimmy. Jimmy has to win 3. 3 in a row right now.
This 4-ball might be knotted up. We may see Jason go at this.
No, I think that's.
Listen, if it's dead, you're not going to push.
Start at the bottom rail.
He can go 2 rails at it, depending on which side he has to hit it. Is he going to push? He's pushing. All right. Why would he push?
Pushing to a jump.
Pushing to the same shot. Just get off the rail and get away from them. Those
Better
balls.
angle.
Better angle to hit it. Maybe Jimmy doesn't see it. He still hasn't looked and see if it's. It's nice to be forced into a shot like that.
Somebody just stand up and look over there. That angle sucks.
2. I can't see that high up. It's on the other side of the table. Well, let's see. He's going to go at it now. So if he hits it from the...
Well, he put himself there, so.
Yeah, if he hits it from
Gotta
the...
have a plan.
Caught it too full. It was going. Leaving Jimmy Acosta an opportunity here for a little kiss. Carom.
This is like 1989 here. We got.
This
What is this, Martica? What's going on here?
This is a tough shot. He's got to thin this one ball, keep control of
Can
the
he
cue.
spin the one, throw it into the 2?
Yeah, possible. I didn't like that. He could
Jimmy's
have done
playing
that.
really wild.
That was wild. He could have done that real gentle and controlled the 1 down to the bottom rail, made the 2. But like we said, there's many ways to go about it. And
Well, sometimes when you get in a funk, just you
Can't-
try and free stroke it and get yourself out of it.
right, pop a couple balls in. Looks like
You don't want to come up too high here.
Jason
Oh,
Sheerman.
wait, the 4 ball's all the way down there.
Oh, he clipped it a little bit. I was a little lazy, but he's okay. I mean, he's got a shot at this 4-ball. If he thins this,
Well, if he pockets it,
he's in
He
good
should
shape.
be okay.
He should be. I mean, there's scratches involved and there are kisses
he knocked
with
the
it.
6 ball into a funny position, though.
Use a little touch outside. Just stroke it, it'll be okay. He can see the finish line. This is definitely a big shot here, though. He'd rather an easy shot. Let's see if he's got any fuel left in the tank. Nice
That's a big pocket.
gracious pocket there,
Uh-oh.
but he still got stuck a little bit behind this 9-ball.
Oh, he just screwed himself.
Yeah, to say the least. I don't know if he has a piece of this 5, unless he has to.
Now,
He doesn't?
No way.
All right, 9-ball, corner pocket.
he's kicking.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to call a 9, too. Bottom right pocket. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Check 1, 2. Amanda, you're back on.
I am.
It sounds like a freight train coming through when you pick up your headphones and the mic's still on.
Oh, it does.
I'm just saying.
I
I'd pull a
apologize.
9-ball here and hit it with some mustard.
There you go, Amanda.
Me taking a picture of you?
Sorry for the pause and commentary, everybody.
Yes,
We're
yes.
taking selfies.
Yeah, we are. And you know that's very important in this day and age.
Amanda, you just got your first nickname, the freight train.
That was some shot.
9 ball.
If only the 9-ball was wild. however.
Ooh,
Six ball's still in a shitty. Oops.
this is a tough
Crappy position.
Well, he has to get dead straight on it. If he can pinch it back, he'll be in good shape. And he pinched it back very nicely. This might be over,
Nice shot.
folks. You may have your winner at the table right now. Just floating this up. Get off the rail a couple inches.
Up.
All right, it ran a bit long, but it's
Too
still
much helium. Too much floating.
These pockets are,
very forgiving.
yeah. That is very unlikely for Steinway.
He can still make this ball, though. They're regulation size pockets. They're not tight pockets.
Yeah, this is Brunswick Old
They're
Crown.
he
That
went
is a
he went
game-winning
for
shot
it.
right there.
This is it.
In the clutch. Jason Sheerman pulled it off.
All right. I'm a NJ pool player. I'm bailing out. I'm going to give Upstate Al a headset. Here we go. Congratulations to Jason. Thank you for everybody for coming.
Congratulations, Jason Sheerman.
Ladies, it was a pleasure. Good night. God bless.
Ginky Memorial.
Thank you,
Well,
everyone
as
in the
always-
chat.
Bracket
Good night.
winner.
God bless. Bye.